feathers it over here into the corner to Advia. Denny slashes in, 18 points. Murray on the high screen, double. Inside to Gordon. Power to the hands of Johnson. Releasing is Brown. That can't happen. He'll lay it up. And
they're playing a different style of offense. The way they used to play, even the guys who were here, of fighting against mental fatigue. Because with how fast the team is playing.
Damani's hit a couple tonight. The Blazers from 3, 7 of 24.
Guys, we have an injury update on Blake Wesley. We saw him leave. He is dealing with a right foot injury.
He's got to establish.
Under 2 seconds remaining. And another one on the year. They beat New Orleans on Wednesday, 122-88. A 50-point effort.
A game they very easily.
Holiday drops it off to Klingon, letting him meat on the bone. 5 to shoot. Brown.
It's a great job from Donovan to take off because he.
Drew had an 8-assist night with 2 steals and 27. Fields it low, tapped away by Holiday, controlled by Murray. Jitterbugs to the side. Klingon on the high post, hands off to Sharp. Working on Murray, changes course with a Murray with a rebound. Advia into front court, skipping into the paint. Big. Advia having. As Brooke told you, without Wesley the rest of the way here in the half, Matisse Thybulle is short. The rebound is plucked out of there by Grant.
Kev, what you just mentioned is to a degree, they're still going to try to play the same way, but without their 2 most talented guys. In
15 minutes, or I should say 4 minutes in the first half, and he's on his way to come back in right now to the line. Jokic finds himself on the post with Holiday looking for.
And a lot of times he doesn't even have to look to make the pass.
Yeah.
But he was distracted because Danny.
To the floor. Able to dribble out of a jam and save it to Gordon. Gordon will push. A leaping, corkscrewing, reverse jam for Jeremy Grant. Watch Rob Williams go to work defensively on Jokic. He'll hand off to Brown. And the Blazers take the lead with that. 5:30 to go in the third. Rupert will take it up top to Grant. Quickly over to Murray for 3-1. 4:48 left third quarter from way downtown. I should say Grant negotiating his way down to the baseline, and a tripping foul on Brown, Christian Brown. Now Bruce Brown will step in. One's got a Christian Brown, one's got a Bruce Brown. Grant catching.
To, as you would say, put a little masse on the ball handling.
Knocked away from behind by Grant. Juggled, but controlled by Watson. No time left. Shot clock. Holiday will bring it down on a Williams screen.
Earning it because the last 2 buckets over Rob, Cam Johnson's 3, and then
mentally staying in the process.
Yeah.
Murray lobs it to Holiday, turns, finds Grant for 3. Repairs off to him, he'll lay it up and in.
That was a contested pass from Jokic this season.
Hardaway Jr., the outlet pass ahead to.
In their NBA debut, the other 2, Isaiah Thomas and he's actually accumulated over 100 more of those.
Jump pass, Kamara. Cross court, gotta get it off. Sharp done.
Clock's going down. Just how we heard Scoot Henderson talking. The Scoot was on a.
Jokic fakes the 3, lumbers into the lane. Sidearms a pass low to Watson. Abdia. Shaden Sharp with a dozen. Just came in #1 in the league in turnovers per ball game at 23. And Jokic mid-block. They open it up one-on-one to Klingon. He'll face up.
Gets to the line.
Does it all.
Yeah. Remember what he did in Utah. Space that floor, knock down some 3s.
Reeve hit a couple of big ones in the second quarter against Utah. From Shaden Sharp.
Yeah, it was. That's a tough pull-up for Dwap. Just because he just.
Sharp off the screen. Jokic drops in coverage. Sharp gets Reeve has got to try to contain Jokic when he backs in. Out it comes. Hardaway Jr. planting. That was Reeve's foul. Now this would be the 5th on Toumani Camara. Denver on top by 9.
Kev, that's a foul that as Blazers got him in his position, where he wouldn't be feeling the way he's feeling about that foul.
Watson triggers a three. That's off. Sharp to the rebound. And so the Blazers get a stop here.
Comes up Donovan clinging buckets.
Yeah, beautiful follow with Reith up front as well. Hardaway lobs it into the corner.
I think applies for shading, Kev, of what we were talking about with Jeremy Grant, where when offensive creators might have to raise their game a little bit. And not just Jeremy.
Blazers pulled it within 7.
So Coach Splitter now, a couple possessions in a row, has these guys in a zone.
Watson off to Valanciunas. He turns methodically into the waiting upper. Valanciunas fans it outside. Agbe intercepts up the floor, gallops into.
It's almost like a 3-2 zone the Blazers are playing, where Chris is manning.
Drives it inside, extends again with the left arm again. Hardaway in the corner, being watched by Reith. Gives to Valanciunas
To use a little more time and brain power to beat their defense.
bad pass. Reith trying to contain. Off the screen, Sharp at Sharp, another three. Nope, pump fake and drive. Gets in. Do not have a team foul. 8:33 remaining in the fourth quarter of play.
Off on the shot. Now some subs in the game for the Blazers.
A nice job to give that man a breather. Drew Holiday. Sharp, take a look at the block. Bouncing over here to Watson. Nice drop pass. Blazers in. And is fouled out there as Watson picked him up, bodied him. Third will step in for Donovan Clingan. 24 minutes logged in by Clingan up top. Holiday, one-on-one with a crossover into the lane. Surgeries to both knees. Here's Murray coming off the screen for the mid-range.
Blazers foul number 35, Robert Williams III.
Big chunks of the game, 13 minutes on average this season so far. Big in this game, mostly going big, and the return of Rob Williams III has served him.
Is able to get down the floor and activate the offense along the baseline for two. Lobs it to Gordon. He gets wide in the passing lane. Tries to spike it off a Holiday and missed him right to on Murray. Has a spread lane. Backs down. Turns. Fades. Pump.
He's making these kind of plays consistently. Just smart basketball play.
Swings it off to Murray.
And this is a switchable lineup from the Nuggets.
To Grant. Sees two. Finds Rob Williams into. Jokic high post, pitches over into the corner. Little give and go action. Kamara coming across the middle, deflected. Jokic picks it up and makes it.
Tumani was pushed as he was going to set the screen. Do so well with either hand.
Blazers have done a nice job to manage his minutes. He's a key handle. He put it right off the boot and out of bounds. Pressured by Abdia.
Yeah.
Holiday goes right at Brown. Jump pass outside of Murray. Fields it low. Brings it.
Lamar, so very kind of you. Well, Thiago Splitter was recently asked what makes Drew so valuable for spots and leading them in the timeouts as well. He said, oh man, what can I say about Drew? He's a cheat.
On a roll now, a 10-2 run over the last 3 minutes.
Something that's late offense for the.
Murray having difficulty with the length. Fall-away jumper. Drifts to the corner. Pop points.
Two-man game with Jokic and Murray. Oh!
Bad exchange. 13-4 run. In the corner, Johnson drops it low. Jokic turn around.
Take away that next pass. Easier said than done because of how quick it happened.
This. Penny Abdia operating down two is playing. Cameron Johnson low to Jokic. Win it down. Give it to the big man. He is slashed.
Backcourt. The semi-trap at the half-court line. They put the Nuggets up.
And Jokic can give Denver the 4-point lead. Murray puts it on the deck. He'll muscle up. Murray with 3 steals tonight. Threading in between the wickets with 5 to shoot. He'll step back and deep.
To 30 points right now on the season.
He's averaging, what, 27?
27.
A game now? Ring for a reason. His club last year, 50th.
The same way Jamal Murray was just a shot maker right there, one-on-one. Just go
Into the lane. Surprised he didn't go all the way to the rack. Off to Murray, now to Grant. Spins inside, leans, scoop. Lost the handle. Here comes Holiday up the floor to Murray. He'll challenge Murray. No. Gordon on Holiday. That's a tough. Denny Avdia will head to the line. Turbo can get the Blazers here. For free throws, boy, that is the difference. A 25-17 advantage. Denver outside to screen on Sharp. They double the ball. Jokic speeds away, finds Christian Brown for three. Okay, the crowd on Halloween night hushes as Grant, the 12-year pro, gets into that. Tied at 107. They bring Kamara up top. Remember, he's got 5. Holiday comes to show double. Off it comes to Cameron Johnson into the lane to the glass. 6 and 9/10 seconds remaining.
Here's but just keep that eye on Jokic.
Inbound is deflect. Popping out is Grant. Grant's going to get the look. Stops, goes airborne. It's
second, but he's got to get this first one.
missing and off, and the Blazers win this one.